Today we have a Skoda Fabia for a wiper mechanism right over here, this bad boy. So let's get cracking. The lights. Bam, the hood lock is right over here. We have to pull it. Let's take a stick. And before we begin, quick little tip: you can wipe it down with some brake cleaner later, but I already made a remark right over here and on the other side too, so that you can put your wipers in the same spots afterwards. So what do you have to do first? Well, you have to lift the car because we have a lift. So yeah. You can do it without, but it's better for your back if you do it with a lift. So support it or jack it up with a jack stands. Yep. And there we go. Easy cheesy. And there we go. Into the safety pins. Now we start with taking it apart. So make some room here. Take off the weather strip. Those are 10 millimeters plastic screws. Let's take them off real quick. Yeah, so it's a bit unhandy, so let's take our Milwaukee. Oh, it's full. Nice. Oh, other way around. Lefty loosey. As always, we keep our stuff a little bit organized. So now we have to take off the caps. The wipers have to come off. So there's a little hole here where you can stick in your flathead screwdriver. Lift it up a bit. Might as well take a bigger one. So you can lift it up a bit. And now we take the bigger one to avoid scratching it, scoring it rather, proper English. Up, just tilt it a bit, up, and there we go. Those plastic caps have been on there for quite some time, but they come off. And now we have the 13 millimeter nuts for the wipers. And if you're lucky, the wipers will come off with our special technique. And I'm gonna show you that in just 1 second. Yep. Go with the rounds. Round and round. Yeah, sorry if you can see it, but yeah, there we go. So now we take our we can close the hoods just for a second, take off the wipers. I'll take my Milwaukee my impact gun, and that solves the problem quickly. You can do it by hand, but if you do it with an impact gun, you have the impact action, and it breaks free the rust. So, as you can see, no effort at all. And the other one. There we go. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Now, how to get it off? To get them off, take it like this and try to jerk it a bit, like upside down, up. Of course, before we even, I should have said it, before we even begin, we have to check the problem. They're still on there, so don't worry. So let's check out the problem. And there is no problem. Let me check with the customer as she is upstairs. We're back. We confirmed the complaint. They fixed it. The roadside help thing fixed it, and it popped off on one of those joints, and the guy just popped it back in for the time being. It popped off like somewhere around here or there. You can do some zip ties on it for the time being, and so you can still ride when it's raining. Alright, so we continue. It's always good to confirm the complaints before we begin. Yeah, so pull it up and down. Oh, look, it popped off. It popped off. So, no problem. So this one is rusted pretty bad. So let's show how we get it off. We take our puller, not the big one, but we take this little one. Kuko, good brand, expensive but really good. You have even smaller ones because there's not a lot of room on there. So we're gonna put this one on, and we're gonna put some pressure on it and smack it. So to be able to have a good point on there to put on the puller, we make a little mark here. Yep, just right in the middle. And there we have it, little point. We can put something extra on there. One extra makes it a little bit deeper. Nice. So we have something to let the thing grab on the point of the puller. Oh, make sure it's in the middle, somewhat in the middle. Bam! And that wasn't in the middle, but hey. Stuck in the middle with you. Good song. So, yeah. Take our puller. Make sure the legs are loose so they can move. Let's go back a little bit. So, looks like we have to close the hood entirely or open it. Let's see what's best. It's pretty close to the paint. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Not feeling like taking off the hoods today, so let's not do that. Yep. So let's try to get the pulley on there centered, and this is working out. Yep, this will work out. So the point is in there. I'm putting some tension on there, and now I'm gonna lock the legs of the puller. Yep, some tension on there, and this takes 17, I think. Oh, my customer is peeing. I can hear it. Yep, 17. Know your tools. And now we put pressure on it. And bam, there we go. We broke it loose. So basically, without this tool, you're screwed. You can wiggle it, but some you can wiggle for like forever. We didn't touch the paint. Look, it's nice and clean. So, and this isn't from me, this is just to it. You don't have to pay for the super tool, but something like this for a little one on eBay, especially for wipers, will be handy. Or put in some WD-40, let it soak down, and then eventually it will break the rust free. So, but if you're in a hurry, you have to continue. This one is the way to go. So, it comes off like this. There's a little ring on there that it's rusted in. So, the passenger one, I'll lay it, the driver one, laid over here. I'll drop the lifts for the other one, just a bit. Yep, there we go. It isn't coming off, so let's take our pulley again. I was hoping to show you my my methods, but yeah. If it's a new car, just wiggle it twice and it flops off. I can assure you that. So, put on our pulley again. Some tension on it, lock the legs. 1, 2, yep, and let's grab our wrench, Mr. 17, bam, and there we go. Oh, easy there, easy cheesy. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Pulley. We'll see you for another adventure. Yeah. And this one's also from Cuckoo. Really good for yeah, bearing stuff. Expensive, but worth the money. All right. And look, we can pretend it was still stuck. So you wiggle it and up, it comes off. There you go. This is the last one you took off. There we go. And oh, you see some looseness over there because they forced the plastic probably to fix it fast. Yep. Alrighty. So let's take the plastic thing off. Lift it. Oh, my head. Lift it a bit. Slide towards you, but pay attention. Pay attention for the washer fluid lines. So they should pop off, and they have a little spring. They have a little spring in there, as you can see. You have to push up on the little tab here, plastic tab. Don't lose it. Just pull it up, and it will come off. Yep. You see, just like this. So do it for the other ones. The other one, I should say. Yep. Gently, just push it up a little bit with your finger. Never hurts. Stick a finger in there. There we go. And now this one is a bit stuck over here. Let's figure it out. What's the problem? Ah, it's grabbing over here, so lift it up a bit. And yep, it comes off. There we go. There we go. Yep. So let's take out the mechanism and the engine, the electric motor, I should say. Yeah, it's easier to slide the tap off when it's still on here, but we can hardly reach it, so I'll take off. Oh look, here it is, rusted out. So the pivot thing here rusted out, and it's worn down to the joint. Let's take our Milwaukee again. Let's take number 13. Oh, fuck, damn it. Number 10 bolts. Let's lift the core again. Yep, nice. Alright, so we have one over here. One over there. Two. And the rest, the engine is yeah, the whole thing is central, yeah, how do you say it, centered with a pin, and the pin should slide out unless this one is causing it to not slide out. So whenever here there are some broken things, so one in the bottom and one in the top. We have some new ones with our kit. So let's see if it comes off. Yep, it does come off without taking the rest apart. So we have to slide it down a bit, then it comes off. Now we have to undo the electrical connector. So how it's Volkswagen connector, so slide it in as far as you can and then push on the tab. It will say click, and then you will slide it out. We'll do that right now. Yep. There we go. Those are some hard connectors, but all right, let's check out our mechanism. And for the connector, I'll show you Don't put screwdriver or something that can break the plastic off in there. Just pull it with your finger, push it down with your finger, slide up, push this down with your finger, plop, it will come off. 99% of the time. I've seen a lot of broken ones, so that's why I show you. So this one, let's compare it. This is the point where you stick it in to center it, and these are the new the new rings. Yeah. All right. So do we have the same one? That would be nice. So it's sitting like this, right? And this is on here. Ah, I see it. Yeah, this is bolted on there. Yep, on the wiper arm. Right. So, we take some cutting pliers. Break this free. So we have to put these ones on. And they're between this pivot point, so one over here, one over there. How do we take it off? Well, let's pop it off. Let me check it out. Oh, they're just pop on, pop off. So we take a lever, tire iron, something like that. Let's away my thing. So something like this. Yep, let's lever it off, shall we? So we have it like this, and the one with the cap obviously is the top one. So let's put something in here and pop it off over there. Or just grab it and pop it off. Yeah. So that's one, exactly like the new one. You can see it right here. That's for this side. And then the other one is also a pop thing, and the other one pops off. Just like that. I was about to say just like that, but a little bit harder. Yep, it's one. And now the second one. Yep, there you go. So here we have the broken one. And now we are left with our engine, our motor, I should say. And we can put the motor, yep, right over there. So this is the cap we'll have to reuse. No, we have a new one. Sorry. So let's take it off. Yep, we have a new one over here. Can't forget it. This takes Torx 30, and now we can disconnect it from the motor. Let's do that. Torx number 30. Yep. Let's make sure it's a 30, and it is. So one, two, that's why. Hi. Sophia. My customer is German, so she will be probably watching it. So let's speak some German. So now we can tilt the lever out of our way, and yeah, we should have done it in the first place. Whatever. Now we grab the new one, and it fits. Nice. We're a lucky boy today. Lucky boy. So it's Megan. Don't cross-thread them, as it's an aluminum part, and dangerous aluminum parts with threads. Always tighten down the bolts, screw in the bolts with by hand, because it's so easy to cross-thread aluminum. Yeah, it should be a crime. Look. Alright, there we go. Sometimes if you order a new motor, in here there will be no threads, so sometimes you have to make threads yourself. You can do it by just screwing in the bolts, as the bolts are hard steel, way harder than the aluminum parts. Okay, the rest you'll do by hand. So hand tight, nothing special here. If you want some Newton meters, yeah, 4 or 5 Newton meters. Yep. 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 Voila! It will never come apart again unless we do it ourselves. All right. So now we can put back our arms over here. I'll cut these things off also. Yep. Yep. Voila. There we go. So first, our arms should be like this, of course. We put on our new seal. It's a grease dust seal. Yep, there we go. There's grease inside these ones, so no need for extra lubrication. Take a hard plastic hammer, then hammer them on. And maybe something like this that will fit just over the parts. Yep, this will be good. Yep. A little bit bigger, perhaps. A little bit bigger. Bigger is better. That's what she said. Yep. 17. 17 is the man. Yep. So that's one. And that's two. So if you can see now, the part is on the ball. Okay, then we have our bigger seal, so that one should live over here, and this one needs to be hammered on as well. And we put our number 17 on there and just smack it. Oh, it's a stubborn one. Go on. There's grease in there, so should be no problem. Maybe it's moving too much. That could be the case. So again, let's grab it and press it on. Maybe we can just press it on. But do not bend the arm. No, it doesn't go on. So, what's the problem, man? Oh, we have to smack it from here, I think. No, it doesn't want to. Okay, I'll catch you again. So, we're having a bit of a problem with this. It's bunning. We should be able to press it on. Nope, it's popping off again. So, I'm gonna leave the seal out and let's check out the action. So now it should pop on. Oh, come on. No, it doesn't want to. It bends. So we can squeeze it again. And let's try it again. Oh my god, it's too small. Seriously? What the hell? Aftermarket okay, but this really sucks. It should fit, man. It should just pop on. Come on. What the fuck? This one went on fine, and this one is just too small. This is stupid. No. It's already broken. Our new part is broken. Look, this is the old one. Looking good, looking fine. They just put on a wrong part. Question is, can I take the old one off in one piece? That will be the question. Okay, let's try it again, but it's just too small. And I bent it again. It looks like it wants to go on, but it's just too small, I think. Look. It's just not happening. Nope. There's no room in there for... Come on. You have to be kidding me. Alright, I'll try to take the other one. With a device, just turn it over where it's free, and you can pop it in on the vise. After work, it's a really hard one to get in there. So now it's in there. It's pretty stubborn, as you can see. It's in there. It's not coming off again, so it's okay. But yeah, I'll have to make some complaints about this piece right here. Yep. So we slide it in again like this, and I'll test it first, obviously. Make sure it's working. So let's stick in, plug in the plug, the connector. Done. Slide in. It's a bit difficult with one hand, but so if it doesn't go in as you wish, you should move this one. You can still turn the electrical motor. So just do that. And let's figure it out. Yep. So just tilt it a bit and it slides in again. There we go. Now we can bolt in. Oh, the camera's hanging. Not too good, so it seems. Now we can bolt in those two bad boys. And then check for... Oh. Did we take the right ones? Yeah, we did. Check for the operation, of course. So the same thing here. Bolt them in by hand. Yep. Yep, it's one. And second one. All right. Our number 10. Yep. Yep. Clean up here. Number 10. It's right there. Yep. Nice and tight. Let's have a check. Yeah, good. Yep, good. So it shouldn't vibrate, you see, that's why there's rubber in there. All right, and I will check for the operation, of course. And I can hear something. Oh, look at that. Looking pretty good. Yep. We'll no, it's lubed up. So yeah. Pretty good. I'll put maybe some white grease on there. Now that we're looking at the action. Yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. Oh, set yourself straight, man. Let's give it one. That's one rotation of the wipers. So now turn off the ignition switch. And now you can install everything back again. Now they're at the point of 0, so they're all resting position. That's the correct word. Let's take our plastic. Plastic fantastic. Plastic Bertrand, do you know the song? Pretty good, pretty good. Alrighty. So, yeah, we'll take off these protecting things. Up, yep. Dispose of them. Of course. Hopla. Now, to install this piece again, just squeeze it a little bit. Yep. A little squeeze. Yep. Slide it over the wiper pins, and then do not forget to install your thing again, your washer fluid lines. So one over here, clip in the clip, and one over here. Yep, up. Clip the line in again. Up. And over here, same thing. There we go. Now let's install our plastic thing here. It should shove in this plastic groove. Can you see it? Can you see it? It shoves just a little bit in, just like that, so the water can flow over. Pretty important. If you don't do this correctly, you might have humidity issues. So make sure it goes in everywhere. Then shove it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh. Yep. So, in the middle, same thing, of course. Just a little bit of your love, yes. Oh, it's underneath the lip. Okay. Okay. Push and shove, push and shove. From right to left, from left to right. Ah, I can see the problem. The weather strip of the window is not sitting correctly anymore. Look. Somebody glued it on wrong. Well, we can only do our best, so yeah, I think this is the best we can do. The water will flow over. Of course, make sure these ones go in again. As it should. Hopla. Push the plastic as far as you can in the strip or to the strip, and then you tighten down these plastic nuts. So let's do that. Mr. Milwaukee, let's do doing by hand. Yep. So, grab the plastic thing, push it towards the weather strip and tighten it this way. Nice. Other side, same thing. Grab it in the middle, push it up. Yep. So, this is the best we can do for the water. It will be good. Pretty sure of it. So, now we put on the wipers again. Of course. Up. Let's rub the car again. Looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's sitting a bit strange, but yep, looking good as well. Yep. It is what it is. So the last one we took off was this one right over here. We can still see the dust line, but we made a mark right over here. So it should be sitting like this somewhat. And we're gonna put it on just like that. Number 13. Alrighty, so it should be something like this. Yep. Something like this. So this should be good. Then take your nuts, screw it on, a couple of turns. It's a bit rusty, so it seems. Yep, it's going on. So make sure that this piece, the center piece, doesn't move, because it's at point 0, of course. So now we have the nut on like 2 turns. Now make sure this one is aligned with the mark. We hold the wiper. And we screw it on. So you can see there are little holes in here. They make a scar, conical. It's a conical shape. Makes scars inside the wiper arm. And there are already scars here, as you can see. But these ones are from the original part. So could be that they don't line up exactly. You can test it. Look, and they line up, but it's not the same. So no problem. We make new ones, of course. No problem. So you line it again right over there. Take the other nuts. And this one is looking good. Let's tighten it down. This one is maybe pointing up a little bit. Oh, we'll see. Yep. Let's check it out. I will make sure it's tight first. Shut up, baby. Yep, this is tight. Number one setting on your Milwaukee is tight enough. Yep. And your stubby, Milwaukee stubby. And let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. So graceful. So let's check out the marks, and it's just above this mark, but it's looking good, not interfering. It's just below this mark. Is it in the sight of the driver? A little bit, so this one could be a little bit lower. So I'll show you. Just take it off again. No problem. Take it off. And remember, it's sitting over here. So it's loose. Now we take it off by wiggling it a little bit. You see? Now this time it works, of course, because it's new. Put it on again. This time make sure it's... Yep, this will be good. Yep, wiggle, wiggle. Put it on again. Let's see if it dropped one tooth. If it didn't, then it will be like this. No problem. Alrighty. Tighten it up again. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. And let's check out. It's not interfering. That's nice. And this will be the lowest point. Yeah. Also, we have to. Also, it could drop below the window. So, yep. This is how it looks after we're finished, and that's done job, I think. Yep. All right. I know. Subscribe, like if you want, whatever. Have a good day. Have fun.